Welcome back. This week's Metro Council meeting was postponed due to the winter storm, just like everything else. And joining me now is Metro Council President Markus Winkler. And Markus, thank you so much for being here. First of all, getting here, how is the city doing on the roads? What you noticed in your District 17 and beyond?
Yeah, so I want to certainly start by thanking the public works crews who've been working around the clock to make streets passable. I think if you probably drive out of your immediate driveway and you're on a side street, it might be a little bit bad, but I think as soon as you get out onto the main streets, they were all in really good shape. So I really had no issues getting here today. And I think, people still want to take it easy, particularly overnight as you get refreezing, really be careful. But if you give yourself a little bit of extra time, you should be able to make it around. All
right. Well, it also caused the postponement, as we just said, at the first meeting of the year for the Metro Council. That's kind of where you guys get together and do the basic things, which include electing a new president. What are you hearing now that we've got a different makeup on the council? We've got 14 Democrats and 12 Republicans. So will you continue to be the president, you think, or what are you hearing?
I think it's a good question. I mean, we'll see on Thursday. So we had to, as you mentioned, we had to reschedule the meeting from Monday to Thursday. We'll be swearing in 7 new members. It does change the dynamics. It's certainly a position I'd like to continue to do, but ultimately I've got one vote, and that's up to my colleagues.
Okay, all right. And what are some of the issues that you guys will be getting to right away? I was asking you in the break about the consent decree, and now what the budget might look like for that. We know that the monitoring is about $3 million, but the city certainly will pay more.
Yeah, I mean, so in addition to sort of the direct cost of the independent monitor, there are processes that have been set up within LMPD that add costs. So there's things like auditors and those sorts of stuff. I mean, I haven't seen sort of post the signing consent decree. I don't know that there's been analysis done. The previous numbers we had heard were in the $8 million range. But at the end of the day, making sure that we've got controls in place that we're policing constitutionally, I think is important.
Okay. Any other issues that you think will come up right away?
We'll be continuing to focus on the main things: public safety, homelessness, and housing. I think really one of the challenges that many of us want to see us tackle is some additional day shelter options, so that when folks are out of shelter at night, they've got a place to go during the day that's not on the street.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming in
today,
for having me. Making it clear, and best of luck to you on Thursday. We'll see what happens.
Thank you, Connor.
All right. Thank you, Markus.